either.
I'm sure it was a private seller.
Yeah, you know,
He didn't buy things from the.
it wasn't a dealer.
The dealer.
What?
It was, I think, 82, if I'm not mistaken, when he bought it. It's a 1974, and it did need some work. He took it to a couple of mechanics. I think one was by the name, I don't know if he's still in business or not, Steve Miller.
Oh, yeah.
Is he still around?
Is he
I don't
still
think
around?
he's
He
still
had a
around, but
warehouse
he's-
in Emeryville.
Yeah, I don't think he's still around, but he was a well-known British specialist.
Right,
for
right,
many
right.
years, Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, did your father purchase the car in the Bay Area here? Or where
Yes.
did he?
Yes.
It was here in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And I don't know what city. I don't remember.
I just don't remember.
Yeah.
I just know.
It may have been because that was about the time I went overseas to work,
Mm-hmm.
and so I wasn't as up to date on it as I was the 120.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about your dad a little bit.
Well, he was an architect. He graduated from UC Berkeley, and he passed away last year at the age of 96 and a half. He loved Jaguars all of his life. And his first acquisition was in 1960 of a 1959 3.4 sedan, and that was followed by several other Jags, including a 78.
78, the V12, the sedan, the XJ,
Yeah.
the XJ12L,
XJ12L.
the XJ12L, white with red leather interior, a real cushy one.
Yeah, and I drove that up to town. It was very nice. And then a XK120, which he purchased down in San Jose.
That was the one that he paid $400
Yeah,
for.
Yeah,
he paid
that was the one.
$400 for that one, and he loved that car. Had it restored and painted, and that was followed by this XKE V12. This is 1974, which I think he acquired in 1982. He had it sometime later than that, resprayed. It was silver with red leather originally, and he had it resprayed the same silver. He was a stickler for matching paint codes. He wanted to make sure it was the
Yeah.
same. But for example, if the car was Old English white, he wanted it Old English white if it needed.
Originality.
Yeah, no, he said
So,
he was a purist as much as he could be at the time. You know, he didn't change things around, and he loved that V12 because it came at a point in his life where he was, you know, experiencing some nice success, and so he would, unlike the 120, which was just a little Sunday afternoon drive, you know, he looked forward to taking it out on the freeway once a week to go to his site visit an hour away, and he just loved it. He loved stepping on it. He just loved the, you know, the power of the engine and that it was an XKE, because his original daily drive was a 67 coupe.
what
is that,
series 1.5.
Series 1?
Yeah.
67
67.
XE 2+2.
2+2, willow green
and
with the cream leather interior.
and beige leather interior. Yeah,
it's cream.
that was bought by a couple of guys from the Netherlands, and they took it back for
That
restoration.
went back to Europe, yeah. But that was his daily drive, and so, you know, because Berkeley is small.
That was a fun car. I had that car up to 120 miles an hour on the lower deck of the San Rafael Richmond Bridge.
Yeah, he drove across country too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
1972, a friend
Yeah.
and I took that 67 E-Type cross country back.
Wow.
It was great, and you know, I was 19 and he was 18.
so he's been through, you know, a certain amount of Jaguars, and he loved them. He was just that was what he loved.
And later on in life, of course, he became busier. Actually, he didn't seem to have as much time for the car, and then old age started creeping up on him. As I said, he passed away last year at 96 plus. But you know, up until a few months before that, I think maybe 6 months or so before that, when he was still able to ambulate a little bit, I got him in the car one day and took him for a ride, and he just enjoyed the hell out of it. He really loved it. And that was the last time he was in the car. So,
And
you know.
he said to me, actually, towards the last year of his life, he said to me, you know, when I opened the garage, he was rethinking when he was a little younger, and when he would open the garage door and he sees the XKE, he didn't call it the XKE, he called, when I see the 12, my heart just flutters, you know. It still excited him at age like 95, you know. So
Yeah.
there you have it.
It seems like he had a pretty awesome life with you guys as kids and
Yeah.
this amazing house.
Yeah.
And the jaguar disease, you know.
Yeah. An architect,
Yeah,
well-known
it's a
architect
good
as
one,
well.
Vern. It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
I like the view out here. There's that bay. So.
So that's about it. That's
What we can tell you.
story.
Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Likewise.